you.
My girlfriend always likes to mess up my starts of my videos. So, I just got done watching The Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2, Episode 2, and I liked it a lot more than the last episode, and there's some things that, my problems with, there's some things that just aren't going to get better, I don't think, particularly with Hope and Iris, unfortunately, the main characters of the show, kind of really bugged me a lot. So I don't have many notes for this one, but I'll go over them and tell you what I thought. So the intro was irritating, I think, right off the bat. Iris is still going, super down this dark road on this CRM soldier that she killed. And Felix comes to help her in the woods or find her or something. I'm not really sure. My memory's not the best, but whatever. Felix is out there now. And my main problem with this scene was the fact that Felix drops the knife. He just drops it. And that way he needs Iris to shoot the walker in the head. And he hides behind the tree. I mean, this is a problem with The Walking Dead as a whole, but the way the walkers kind of just, I say spawn. If you play video games, you know what I mean by that, where they just appear. You kill them and then they're going to spawn back eventually. More enemies are going to come. And so walkers are kind of appearing, or whatever they call them on World Beyond, not walkers, I forget. But yeah, it was super stupid watching Felix just drop the knife in order so they could have a tension kill or a unique kill where Iris has to shoot it with a crossbow and miss Felix's head, or worry about shooting Felix in the head. I appreciate the way that they try to do some unique stuff with killing the zombies in The Walking Dead as a whole, but sometimes it's just ridiculous. I've said it before, but I still can never get it out of my fucking head that Fear the Walking Dead split a bullet on an axe, and it went and it killed two zombies around, I think it was like Dwight or John Dory or something. It was just so bad, and that always comes to mind with these stupid kills. I think I'm going to do a Fear the Walking Dead video soon, but it's going to be hard to just say what I want to say and not just shit talk the show as a whole. So anyway, back to World Beyond. So Hope's character, she's been through some stuff. You see she's super bitchy to her dad at first. In the behind-the-scenes thing at the end, they explain her bitchiness off as she's irritated with her dad because he's in a nice facility, and she was worried that he was like in prison or something, which, by the notes and stuff that they received, I believe last season you would think that. But whatever, she's just a bitchy, unlikable character to her dad. She's a teenage girl, so I guess it's to be expected, but she's also the main character, one of the main characters that we really follow. So it's not fun really following her character. Then you can have characters that are bitchy or whatever and also likable too, and she's just not hitting those notes for me. And I think it has something to do with the actress. Again, I'm not very good at picking out good versus bad acting. Well, in some instances I think I am. Like I can tell you, Andrew Lincoln, a phenomenal actor. But yeah, I don't think the actress does the best Hope or Iris's actress. So let's see. Oh, and Hope also gets the whole Rick group whenever they go into Alexandria, where everybody's like afraid of them because they're outsiders. They've been out there in the world. They're savage, and it seems that's the way they're looking at Hope too, which is irritating because I mean they do a flash through of everything that she's been through from season 1, and I still don't feel like she's all that battle hardened or traumatized, really. Maybe if I had just watched season 1, I would feel different, but I don't fucking think so. So yeah, everybody's like, oh, it's her, and I'm like, are they saying that because they're like, oh, she survived out there, she's savage? I'm like, no, just no. But it is nice seeing the CRM facilities for the most part, and get the inner workings and the what they're all about, and they give us a lot of answers, a lot more than I ever thought that I would get with this show. And it's nice because, of course, the main meat is it's spinning in my brain what we're probably going to see or get, or what Rick's doing in the Rick movies, if we ever fucking get them. Hopefully, if we do, at least one. But yeah, so, and I do like the, again, how big the CRM feels, and, just very professional in the system that they have, and all this. I don't know why they took out Omaha. Really, still, I would suspect they have a good reason because they're trying hard to paint them as evil. But from my perspective, I'm like, I just don't think so. Maybe certain pockets of it are, but with your whole message and goal and just what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing like an evil group that we got to take down. I mean, um, it's not clicking with me. If that's how we're supposed to feel, like how our main characters feel. Ooh, CRM evil. I'm like, I mean, eh, maybe not. Not if you work with them. I don't know. Um, so Silas, we get to see Silas again, which I do like that actor and liked his story last season. And I guess he's a B, we could say, because I don't think they ever said he was a B, but I believe the A's are the test subjects. You know, this is from Walking Dead information about what we've heard, the original show about the CRM. Um, and then B's are what Rick was. And so I guess this is how their recruitment process goes. They put them through these trials where they have these stations set up that brings in walkers, which I'm glad they explained that. Like, why are all these walkers here? But they play music and have lights and then bring them and blow them up and have the bees, is what I'm thinking, clean them up. Um, and then recruit them eventually into the CRM. And I do like the CRM's whole mindset of the future. You know, I don't think that Hope's dad is really expecting to cure this thing in his lifetime. And I guess that's kind of why it's important to recruit Hope and Iris and get them in a position where they can learn everything, you know, and be able to pass it on because they're expecting this to be a long, you know, hundreds of years type thing going on. And, you know, it's the light of the world. It sounds very deep when I say this, but it's flickering out. You know, they got to keep that flame burning the best they can. But at the same time, though, they killed Omaha off, which was like hundreds of thousands of people apparently. So, or 100,000 people. All right. So anyway, so we see Silas go through his training process. There's a B with it looks like it's what's her name? Tuck's boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend. He knows what's his name? I got it written down in here somewhere, but he knows Tuck. And I thought Tuck, and he's fucked up, but I'm just being honest here. I assumed Tuck was like a lesbian, right? Am I the only one? I assumed she was a lesbian. Come on now. But no, she's not. So, at least I don't think so. It could be her brother, right? We'll see. But I no, she doesn't have a brother. Anyway, the Hope flirting with the Mason guy in the fucking mop room. I mean, this show was originally meant for teens and whatever. So, yeah, Hope flirts kind of with Mason, and I'm sure we'll see more of him later. I don't know. His actor was all right. He seemed a little bit stiff, but yeah, yay, Hope flirting with somebody. I don't give a fuck about Hope. Yay. The curtain scene when Iris and Felix and Felix's boyfriend were hiding behind the curtain. I did like the tension in that scene a good bit. Of whether they're going to get caught or not. Although I said the two people, the people who are in charge of that community, I guess, the husband and the wife, oh my God, they were so suspicious. And it's just like they were obviously just doing it on purpose so we could feel the tension in the scene. But it was like, you guys just aren't trying to play this off at all, you know? Not really. You could tell they were hiding something, you know? It was just too on the nose that they were. And also, him putting a fucking flimsy paper over that book, I knew something was going to happen with it. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure if I was in that situation, I would grab the book and I'd put it in a drawer, you know, not just put a light piece of paper over it. God, good Lord. Whatever. And then we get to see some more of the CRM's experimenting on the walkers, which is cool. So they put these devices on the back of them. It looks a little silly, I'll be honest, but I mean, it's still a cool concept that they're tracking the walkers' movement and, you know, just whatever they were saying. And they have a cure-all idea to get rid of the walkers, which is to do a fungus or something that's going to make them break down quicker than what they are, which is really cool. Concept that I hope we get to see touched on in the Rick movies, again, if we ever get them. But yeah, it'd be strange to have this thing that this apparently great mind scientist is thinking of, and then not see Hope and Iris's dad in the Rick movies. But I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. And then I liked Lila a lot in this episode, even though she's a traitor. I still like her character pretty good. Although it's pretty fucked up that she's faking her romance with Hope and Iris's dad. But I'm sure it's one of those things where she eventually caught feelings for him. But initially she was faking it. That's brutal, man. But yeah, I really did like her character, and she was able to diffuse Hope and turn her into less of a bitch, which is a hard feat, I guess. But she pulled it off. So yeah, she's fine. Fine character there. And then and then Iris had a line at the end where she's like telling Felix, "We're gonna go for it," and they don't know what's coming for them or some bullshit like that. And I'm just like, oh, God, is Felix cringing as bad as I am hearing this and then just rolling his eyes? I don't know. But yeah, I like Felix's character. I hope we get more from him and less from Iris out of their whole interaction or something. I don't know. Felix always his acting, or he reminds me of Rick. I don't know his appearance or his body language a little bit, but anyway. So yeah, good episode. Got a lot of what I wanted, which was the inner workings of the CRM, and more answers. But yeah, be curious what else they got for us. Something I was gonna ask too. Did Iris, Felix, and the boyfriend, did they kill in front of the CRM? Like, why is Elizabeth, I think is the main lady's name, why is she so certain that they killed the CRM people? I mean, that's why she's hunting them down, like basically saying they're not going to make it back, they're going to imprison them. But I mean, I guess I would assume they did it too, but they don't have any proof, and they seem like they would operate off of some system like that where they would need the proof. But yeah, so maybe I missed something between this season or last season where they're sure that it was them for certain. But anyway, yeah, I did like this episode. I think a good bit. I will say that the place at the CRM. So the first community in the first season, not the Omaha community. I keep saying that the campus colony felt very full and populated, but this particular research center felt a little bit underpopulated to me. And so that's just something I'm saying. I expect more and more. I get it's a TV show, but that's something World Beyond's always done well. It hasn't really felt very empty in the world. So I hope they kind of fill it out just a little bit more. But yeah, so again, I liked it. I'd give it a 7 to an 8 out of 10, which I think is good, better than what most people would rank World Beyond. Like I said, my biggest stripes is Hope for sure, and then Iris. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Maybe a fear rant video, like I said. So.